Good morning. Thank you, Neil. I'll be providing a brief outline on recent and future developments to the LBMA good delivery system. First, we'll start with the recent developments. As you can see from the numbers, 7 refiners have been added to the list and 9 have been delisted, which brings the net total to 2. The movement in the lists is for a number of reasons, including 2 refiners that were moved to the former lists due to non-compliance to the LBMA Responsible Gold Guidance. Global footprint. As you can see, Asia continues to be the region with the largest number of good delivery refiners, followed by Europe, Americas, and then Oceania, and then Africa. Good delivery rules. There's only been one significant change, and that is to the appearance hammering on gold bars. The rules have been updated to make it clear that hammering is not accepted on gold bars, as are any attempts to conceal defects such as burnishing. There's been a small change to the approved weighers list. As you can see, Deutsche Bank and Barclays were removed and ICBC Standard Bank was added. GDL enforcement. Firstly, we'll talk about annual data. In 2012, the LBMA amended the rules that required all refiners to submit their annual refined production and audited final data annually. This rule was reinforced in 2016. Furthermore, in 2016, the LBMA introduced a systematic method for reviewing the tonnage data, which will enable us to make objective decisions based on performance. All the annual data will be reviewed on a 3-year moving average basis, which means that trends will be analysed rather than decisions being made based on temporary circumstances. Now moving on to the GDL application procedure. Applicants are now required to submit photos of their actual 10 bars, and these need to be approved by the bar inspectors prior to shipment to London. The reason for this introduction, which happened in 2016, this followed an application that had sent bars to London that did not look like the bars in the images that accompanied them. This step will hopefully avoid delays in the application and any additional costs to the applicant. Now moving on to further developments. There's been 2 changes to PAM, first being the schedule and the next being bar casting. In 2016, the LBMA reviewed the current schedule for PAM and has revised it to make it more efficient, not only for refiners, but also for the approved supervisors and the administration at the LBMA. The new schedule is effective from next month, and the change will mean that some refiners will be requested to either carry out PAM a year early or a year later than currently expected, after which all refiners will fall back into the 3-year cycle. Now moving on to bar casting. From 2017, all GD refiners' ability to cast London good delivery bars must be demonstrated during the PAM process with appropriate evidence provided. This evidence can be provided in either photo or video form, witnessed and reviewed by the approved supervisor and included in their report. Exceptions to this requirement will include refiners regularly supplying the London market or other such recognised physical market. This was introduced to ensure quality at all refiners was being maintained, as many refiners have not produced any GD bars since their application. Lastly, we have the forthcoming developments. Firstly is the responsible silver. From January 2018, all silver applicants will be required to comply with the LBMA's responsible silver guidance prior to accreditation. And then we have the certified reference materials. The LBMA has initiated the next project, as apart from AUR03, all other materials sold out last year. Tenders have been received for both metals, and we aim to have the materials available end of 2017 or early 2018. I won't talk about it too much as Mike Hines will be covering this tomorrow. If you have any questions, please do come and find me during the breaks. Thank you.